What's up, guys? We're going into this piece of shit fight to do the best I can. Don't have Chow, so I'm pretty much fucked as far as getting a decent score or filling morale. If you're in the same boat as me and you don't have Chow, I mean, this is A clear. But anyway, we'll do HP mods, elemental mod, HP lock. Yeah, that's about the most I can do. I try to clear with 30% defense and spirit. That didn't work. That was like half a billion shy of capping. Um, the attack and magic mod is out of the question. So we'll just give this a go and it'll be what it is. So we have Maeve in slot one. She's going to be our magic tank. We're going to try to mirage, mirage and mitigate as much of the physical damage as we can. So she'll be covering in the shift form, covering the magic damage, just hide dark resist, focus more on dark, some high wind resist, high spirit. Here's her gear, Snow Bear for HP recovery. You can use Mechanical Heart if you want. Yeah, so there's all that. And everyone has to be 50% evade in the form they'll be in on turn one. Yeah, and then base form for the threshold, she'll be chaining with Esther, and she's got same hide, dark resist, and source of guts. So there's that. Esther starting in the shift form. I was going to have her try to tank in phase two, but that didn't really work out. Maeve works. I will, and since we are leaving the ailment resistance mod off, I guess I'll go ahead and put some sort of form of ailment resistance on her. She's only in the shift form at the start of the fight, and then base form the rest of the fight. So there we go. So we'll put some morale fill type stuff on her. I mean, it'll help towards the morale gained score, at least. I guess we can do Phoenix Energy or something. You just have to make sure she doesn't have her TMR or STMR on. Yeah, I can't think of any other. I guess we can put some instruments on her. It's just going to be one turn of morale fill. Let's give her dual wield. Better than nothing, I guess. But yeah, this fight. I mean, okay, and so they're fixing the issue with the preemptive sleep or whatever. Great. Fix it to where you don't need a limited unit from like 5 months ago to even have a shot at, filling morale. It's just ridiculous. But I guess, fuck me for not having pulled Chow. Pardon my language. It's just really aggravating. So, anyway, base form built for damage against Reaper and humans, some source of guts, chain cap home. There's all that. OB damage, 325 LB, 275 human, 275 Reaper. Ling, base form, Seraph staff, if you have it. Just give her a source of sleep immunity otherwise and leave that mod off. They're fixing it tomorrow anyway, so not that it matters. I'll be curious to see what else they change with the AI. There may be an actual way to, cap this without Chow. I don't know. If every single skill of the boss didn't have morale gain for the other side, might have a shot, but that's not the case. Anyway, so passive provoke, Galvano lilies for some morale shit, um, some dark resist. No, not even any dark resist really to speak of. Whatever. Phoenix energy, some Esper fill. We need the Esper by turn 2, so she helps with that. Oh, and shift form, just a lot of dark and wind resist. Tried to build that up. Source of guts. Yeah, so there's that. Oh, and status immunity. Roberta, base form, again, source of guts. Magic damage against, Reaper and human. Or physical damage against Reaper and human. Some dark resist, source of guts. And I don't know, since we're not scaling to morale, I wonder if I'd be better off just jumping with her. Shift form and ice weapon, that's important. You need to do, I guess, ice, fire, or light damage to the boss every turn. Some dark resist. Yeah, so there's that. Sorry, this isn't the best guide. It is what it is. Fravia, built her for damage in the base form. It's kind of hard to build a clear-cut guide when you can't even work with the fight mechanics because it's just so stacked against you. I don't know. Super frustrating. Anyway, sorry. So full human, full Reaper, full LB. I don't know. I haven't done a damage comparison or I don't do calculations, but it seems like even though her LB mod's kind of low, 165, and we don't have magic variants, it seems like once her magic is stored up and she's at like 13,000 magic, that would do a decent chunk of damage versus, 250 mod with just 7,500 attack, I think is about what she gets to. I don't know. Don't care at this point. But, I mean, build her however you want. You'd have to change up the rotation, but I'm going for her magic form burst. Shift form, dark resist, Galvano lilies, Arden's hat for whatever. She's starting in the shift form. I think she has a source of guts in both forms. Yeah. So there's that. And she has her own card. And then Sky, Roberta's banner card, base form, just tried to build her for bulk and dark resist. Obsidian Bracer on her is important. Shift form, just LB damage with the source of guts against Reapers and human. So 250 human, 300 Reaper, 275 LB. Yeah, so it is what it is. Oh, and just to point it out, Fravia in the shift form has more Esper fill. It's Bahamut synergy. So at a minimum, it's 2 per turn. So we're getting 6 on the first turn, and then 4 more from Ling's equipment on the second turn at least. So we'll have Golem by turn 2. Anyway, get into it. So preemptive sleep and peril, just ridiculous amounts of bullshit. So first turn, Maid is going to effective strategy that'll give us a break resistance, natural wall for cover, and then hunting call for some morale fill. Fravia is going to on guard, flick, and pressure. So pressure does a perfect dispel on the boss. It has, I think it cleared its own attack break and put up a resistance to magic breaks. Obsidian Breaker, Bracer broke the magic already, but we need to, and this is a bigger break anyway. Esther going to the base form. She will just Energizing Bunny for a buff on everyone, and Bolting Slice a couple times. And Ling is going to Purifying Dance to wake everyone up, Transcendent Performance, and let's see, we will we'll just go ahead and do Disarming Movements. Just keep her triple cast unlocked. Roberta is going to, in the shift form, Imperil Spears. Yeah, that's a mod boost from Emissary, Dragoon's Aim for the Spear Imperil, and then Punch to get that elemental damage. Sky is going to shift and LB. So, and again, 50% accuracy, or 50% evasion on everyone in whatever form they're in now. Accuracy down from Sky. So all those 1 damage hits are wind attacks. I guess something's bugged, so that's why I was leaning in towards dark a little more. So as you can see, I mean, where the morale gauge is, I mean, this is just impossible without Chow and his like 20 counters, 2,000 morale gain per turn. Like, I can't think of any other source of getting decent, like, cover, mitigations, all that, and morale fill. Throw Kresnik in here and the whole thing's thrown off, but whatever. Alright, this turn, first thing, Bravia is going to go to the base form. We are going to imbue ice and put up that field, do a couple of these skills to store magic, and then insistence at the end. Roberta's going to the base form. She is going to Mega Breath for the quad cast, and modifier Support from the Skies for Mirage and a buff, and then Draconic Triune for, I forget what all this does, honestly. It's an elemental buff. Did something else, I thought. Fills LB, I guess. Whatever. Sky, she's going to the base form. And I did get a Tyvus, and so, you know, there's something good that happened recently. So she's going to Tyvus Spirit on this turn. Ling's going to the shift form. She's going to Golem. Maeve is going to put up a Practice Lore for a better personal mit and provoke. Hunting Call, and then Wild Barrier. Esther this turn is going to Calm Before the Storm, Bolting Slice, and then Quantum Storm onto Maeve. So we'll do Fravia, then Esther, and then Roberta. So try to get Mega Breath in there, capping its, you know, damage against the boss, so some morale gain. Not anything really, though, as you can see. So this turn is RNG. Sometimes you get a lot of physicals and your team gets wiped. Other times you don't get many. So, okay, well, that wasn't too bad. I don't know, I might fuck around and try this with the attack mods on sometime. Just further aggravate me against this fight. Okay, this turn, Ling is going to give us killers. And just morale. So assassin, medium, and then the morale fill. Esther's going to LB. Maeve's going to the base form. She's going to chain lightning. Roberta's just going to quad cast her tag chain. I guess we can't really jump with Roberta anyway. We need her hits to get the chain score. But anyway, LB with Fravia. Sky's going to shift and LB. So Fravia is super slow, so we're going to send her, send Roberta a second later, wait for the chain to build, send Sky, and then send the front row. So that's about on average. So yeah, there's some. I thought it was. Yeah, we don't have any elemental buffs, and we were imperiled. I thought he dispelled us first, and then did that big hit or the hits, but seems that he hits with Dark and Wind first, and then imperil or dispels maybe. I don't know. Anyway, Ling lost her triple cast. That's super. Gonna purifying and I don't know, transcendent, I guess. We'll have triple cast next turn. We really needed healing this turn though. Purifying and I guess refreshing twirl. So Maeve this turn is going back to the shift form. We're going to just basically repeat the first turn. Show effective strategy for the provoke mitigations and break resistance. Hunting call for some morale. And actually, fuck the morale. We will practice lure, effective strategy, and natural wall for the cover. Esther is just going to chain bolting slice 3 times. Turn 4, yeah. Sky's going to do the base form. She is going to Furious Skyfall 3 times. Actually, let's just leave her in the shift form. Not that this is going to do a whole lot of damage. We'll put her in the safe form. Bravia is going to shift form. She's just going to repeat turn 1. She's going to on guard, flick, and pressure. Roberta is going to a shift form. She is going to re-imperil spears. Do we even have any buffs on Maeve at this point? Spear, I guess, Emissary, and Morale. Oh no, we need a punch with her. Yeah, we'll just punch. Then we'll just chain these two, I guess. I have a feeling Maeve's about to die. No? Okay. Well, that worked out, I guess. Alright, Ling is going to the shift form. We are going to put up Actually, does Esther have her? No, one more turn on her cooldown. So we need killers again, assassin, medium, and do we even have a buff up on everyone? I guess there's rallying dance. I think this turn we're just going to guard Maeve for safety. Roberta going back to base form. She is going to make a breath, Ignito's domain, and Draconic Triune. I do want to LB Sky this turn, just to stack her up a little more. Bravia is going to base form, just repeat, just Blossom, Riposte, Remise, and Insistence. Esther is going to Bolting Slice twice and Calm Before the Storm. What was I doing with her? Killers and Rallying Dance. Are we getting a buff anywhere else from anyone? No. So her 280 buff, I guess. Gonna have to be good enough. So we'll just send Fry, Esther, Roberta, and then Sky. Just do some damage in there, I guess. Try to avoid the 25% threshold. Hopefully Maeve survives here. Don't die. Come on. Okay. So now we'll just do our final burst. So, yeah, in hindsight, on turn 3 with Ling, I should have done the killers and then something to keep her triple cast unlocked. So we'll Chain Lightning with Maeve. Gonna LB with Esther. This should kill the boss, so I don't think it matters which form Maeve is in. Gonna Mystic Breath 4 times with Roberta. Sky's gonna LB again. Ling. I don't know what she has to do on this turn, honestly. I guess just some morale fill stuff to help with the score. So, same order. We'll send Fry, Roberta, Wait a Sec, send Sky, and then send the front row. And if you're not aware, it puts up unremovable defense and spirit buffs in the second phase. So really getting your high score burst in the second phase is going to be impossible. Almost. I don't know. Maybe Knights of Grand Shell will just trivialize this fight. But even so, like here, my total morale gain is still, subpar. I guess you could push the fight out a few more turns if you wanted to, but it's, a little dangerous. Anyway, there's that. I mean, again, by the time all's said and done, this will probably be maybe a top 1500 score. I don't know. Who fucking cares at this point? This fight's such bullshit. Anyway, thanks for watching. Catch you later.